As always, before we get started, we understand how stressful mattress shopping can be. So after this review, if you're still interested in more, click over to realmattressreviews.com where you can find hundreds of other great reviews, and click on the coupons tab to find the best mattress deals available online. Alright, let's get this review started.
What's up everyone, Ross from realmattressreviews.com. Today we're opening up and going to give you my first impression and overall view of the brand new Amerisleep Hybrid 2.0. So I've done a review of the original Amerisleep Hybrid, but this is an updated version. It's got a little bit different foams in it and perhaps a different feel. So stay tuned and we'll get it opened up, and then ultimately I'll end up doing a full review video, but this will really give you guys a really good idea of what to expect from the AS3 Hybrid 2.0. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and get it opened up and we'll go from there. Alright everyone, I've got it all opened up. I let it sit for about an hour just because right out of the box sometimes they end up feeling just a tad softer than they should. So this has had a little bit of time to rest. You can expect even after 24 hours the feel might get just a hair firmer than when you first get it out of the box. So if you lay on it, whatever brand you buy right away and it feels super soft, don't panic. Give it a little bit of time and it should firm up a little bit after it has time to be fully expanded and time to breathe. So we've got this opened up. I haven't laid on it or felt it at all yet. So what I'm going to do first is just kind of push on the foams. We'll take a look at how fast the foam response is. Now being a hybrid, this also has coils inside. So you will find that core will be very supportive and fast responding compared to, say, sometimes a foam core. So we'll push down. The coil pops up right away, as you'd expect. The foam is actually pretty fast responding. This is a plant-based CertaPure foam, so it's not your traditional memory foam, so it's going to have definitely a faster response time than a traditional foam. And it's open-celled, so it's designed to have better airflow than some of your traditional memory foams will. So you should see pretty good airflow in this mattress, which ultimately helps the mattress sleep a little bit cooler. So I'll go ahead and lay on the mattress real quick, just kind of talk about the firmness level that I'm feeling. Now keep in mind, I'm about 200 pounds. Last time I weighed myself, maybe a little bit more now. Quarantine, I think, did that to a lot of us. But as I lay here, it's a nice medium feel. This top is very kind of a cloud-like, it's hard to explain, more of a fluffy, supportive feel. But it doesn't take, and what I mean by that is right when you lay down, you kind of sink into it. It feels nice and soft on the top, but supportive underneath. And then at the same time, as I mentioned, since it's faster responding, it doesn't take a while to sink into it like a traditional memory foam would. And I'm feeling good support underneath with the coil unit. So for me, I can already tell at 200, 210 pounds, this is going to be a really good combination firmness for me personally. I think it would work really good on side, back, and stomach. Stomach, not probably for long term if you're sleeping on your stomach a lot. Probably want something just a hair firmer. But at the same time, I don't like something super firm because then it can end up hurting your ribs in this area on your side or on your stomach. So as I lay here on my side, it's definitely conforming nicely to my shoulder and my hip. I don't feel a lot of pressure push back up from that coil unit. And I would say if you're 300 pounds or more, that this is probably going to be a little bit too soft for you. So I kind of wanted to get to some of that, how it feels first. We'll take a look now a little bit at the edge support. I gotta pull this up. We'll do it on the side. Oh, actually, that'll work. So I'm getting a fair amount of compression here on the edge in the seated position. I'm kind of on the extreme edge. The foam obviously is going to push down, the coils push down a little bit, but you end up finding that support. Let's see if it's the same on the side. So as I suspected, the side actually has better edge support, and that's because the outer two layers of coils are a little bit stronger. It's a zoned coil on the side. So, and that's where it's going to be important, is on the side. So you have a lot better edge support actually on the side than you do on the edge. Where that's going to matter is when there's two people, especially in a queen like this, you're going to be sleeping more towards the edge. And you have good edge support here. It wasn't very good on the end, but most people shouldn't be very concerned about that because you're not typically going to be sleeping on that edge of the mattress. So as I lay here, even on the extreme side, I'm still straight aligned here. I'm not having a ejected feeling at all. Most of these have done pretty well with edge support now, with these nice quantum, these coil units that they're putting in, the pocket coil units. So I'll give you guys a look at what the coils kind of look like. So these are independently wrapped coils, and that's similar to what's going to be in here, not the same exact unit, but as you push on them, they're supposed to flex more independently versus your inner tied coils, which you'd find on a more traditional older mattress. So you're going to end up having less motion transfer with that. So let's take a quick look at the motion transfer too. So laid down pretty hard, and that bottle barely moved. Adjusting positions. You're gonna have a little bit of movement just from the platform itself, but really good for a hybrid mattress. Now, if this was the foam version, you could expect that to be even better, but some of this movement is just going to be fabric pulling, the platform shifting a little bit from weight. But overall, I would expect this to have very good motion reduction. So if you or your partner do move around a lot, you're not going to feel that nearly as much as you would, especially on a traditional, if you're used to a traditional non-pocketed independent coil mattress, which you very well could have if you have a very old mattress. You don't see a ton of them anymore, but you will notice a massive difference between the older coil units and the pocketed coils. So let's take a quick look at the construction of this. Give you guys a better look at that foam. So I really like the placement of their zipper. It's on the side panel. Makes it very easy to wash this top cover if you wanted to. I always still recommend using a mattress protector either way. They've got a nice fabric underneath as well. I'll go ahead and give that a little cut here so we can get inside, take a peek. So I'm cutting the fire sock too. So we've got 3 inches of that top comfort foam. As you can see, pretty fast response. It's got very good pressure relief. And under that, you have your coil unit. As you can see, these are independently wrapped coils. And on the very bottom, you're going to have 1 inch of base foam. So that's going to be a fairly simple mattress design, but effective in that it has good pressure relief, good base support, and the good pocketed coil unit. It's also got this nice cover. It's a thick cover. It's not going to pill likely, not going to rip easily or anything. Oh, my dog's coming in to say hello. So overall, this is pretty fast response, as I mentioned. 12 inches thick. I really like a 12-inch or thicker mattress personally. I'm not super heavy, but even a 10-inch, there's a lot of 10-inch foam mattresses on the market. I wouldn't recommend them really for a lot of people, especially if you're, above 150 pounds. Some of them are designed and still fairly comfortable, but I always recommend 12 inches or more, pretty much regardless of your weight. If you're a lot heavier, sometimes even going 13, 14, 15 inches thick is helpful, but not just going thick if you're heavy. You also want to make sure you get firmer comfort foams in the top. So enough about that, but Amerisleep offers free shipping, 100-night sleep trial, a 20-year warranty, and the queens right now with the coupon you can get by clicking below or heading over to realmattressreviews.com. We'll give you the best deal, and right now the queens come in at $13.99. So it is a well-priced mattress for the quality. Amerisleep's been around for quite a while as well, so that's always a positive. Since I started doing this in 2016, I mean, there's probably been 50 companies that have came and failed, within the first couple of years. So it's good to, look at buying from one of these longer-lasting, established brands. So, you guys, I went over this pretty good with the first look, but I will do a more in-depth video of this as well. So stay tuned for that. But if you have any questions right now, drop me a message below, or head over to realmattressreviews.com and you can click on Mattress Concierge on the right-hand side. And shoot me a message if you guys have any questions. I will try to personally respond back to you as soon as I can. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.